Created in freedom's shadow, hair strong as steel, nations built upon my back, never broke my will. Banished from the halls of time in shackles, ball and chain, considered 3/5 human by those 3/5 humane.
Drum track for that. 1, 2.
This is a movement and it will be sustained, and maybe it'll help our communities be more open to new things.
My art's all about adaptation. You know, I use whatever's on hand. Pretty much the MacGyver of art, you know, I can make something out of nothing. That's what I pride myself on. If I didn't have art, I wouldn't have something that I could call a career. Think about the things that you do. What can you make out of those? You may only have one thing, but maximize it and make it into the best one thing that you can possibly have.
I'm about to go wild.
I gotta get in the character. I've got many of them. Brenna King, local photographer, professional.
I have a stepdad that's Caucasian, a mother that's Caucasian. I don't know my father very well, but I have the best of both worlds, and I'll play whatever's convenient. That's how I was raised. There is no longer a white and a black. There is a mixed division now.
I was born in the Virgin Islands. I do have an accent. I'm the only tint in the family.
Watch out. Watch out.
We have to make it less intimidating. I hear from people, no art, I don't know anything about it. I feel kind of foolish because I don't know anything about it. That whole white cube, arrogant, esoterical, artsy-fartsy talk, that loses a lot of people. So the first thing I always tell people is, there's nothing that you have to get here. I'm not hiding anything from you. It's not a puzzle. It's not an insult to your intelligence. What do you feel?
Because I'm going to let you know this.
I am a photographer, actor, dancer, comedian, improv performer. Now I'm trying to make you talk. That's the goal of my art, is I want you to come, look at it, provoke conversation, talk about it. I don't want to necessarily change anyone. If it does, great. I want people to be able to talk. Communication is what I do. Through every form of art that I'm involved in, I'm trying to communicate something. What do you feel about religion, about spirituality? What's to be afraid of? These are photographs. Are you afraid of what you'll think when you see them? I have gospel albums I listen to every day. At my wedding, I recently got married. We had prayers, we had gospel music in our wedding. And one of my best friends, you actually catch her in the background of one of the tapes going, "Can we just leave Jesus out?" Can't, because he's brought me this far.
It ain't always a hallelujah moment in the studio. I'm looking at this culture, what's the commonality? Preciousness. How can I show this is precious? Give it a value. I think of dark skin, I think in terms, anyway, of copper, gold, rich, luscious. I like country music. I'm a Western girl. I do realize I live in the United States of America, and as a woman, and even as a woman of color, I'm a very lucky person. In other parts of the world, it ain't that great being a woman, comparatively speaking. I don't have to paint like that. I don't have to. I'm opposed to it, but I don't have to do that. And if I don't paint these women, who's gonna?
What does the visual artist hope to do? He hopes to help us understand the world around us by reducing that complexity to the surface. In the African American experience, art and life have to be indelibly intertwined. Unlike rational knowledge, which is concerned with analytical reason and information, art is concerned with personal transformation because it is fundamentally a spiritual, profound experience. Art becomes a means of healing the soul.